Hello there, and welcome back to another video where we are continuing on from my last one. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a punishment that Palpatine handed out to Vader in the canon 2020 Darth Vader comics. It wasn't super unusual for the Emperor to cause his apprentice pain of some kind, but this one was particularly brutal, so I had to share it. Without further delay, let's get into the video. After seeing the hologram of his wife's last words, Vader heads back to Coruscant to meet his master. Vader tells him that he has settled his business, but the Emperor can sense that to not be the case. He breaks down the emotions of the Sith to his apprentice, just as Yoda did to Anakin when he was first brought before the Jedi Council. The one difference is the Sith viewing suffering as their strength. Palpatine can sense Vader has grown weaker by wallowing in his grief, so he tells him that he needs to start all over again, with fear. Vader's master attacks him with Force Lightning, forcing him to defend himself. Unsure why he's being attacked, Master Mita explains it was due to his failures, or even worse, if it was deliberate, treason. Vader had been sent to turn Luke to the dark side on Cloud City. Instead, he escaped. The Emperor then requested his presence, but Vader left on his own personal mission instead, which led him to Sabe, whom he should have killed, but also let escape. Having finished frying Vader with lightning, the royal guards are summoned to kill him. The Dark Lord attempts to use his saber, however his master takes it from him. Vader is struck a couple times initially as he is forced to adjust to combat without his saber. Disarming one of the guards, he strikes both of them, as Master Mita pulls a weapon on him. Lord Vader chokes all three of them, as the Emperor is impressed with his apprentice's success, but not enough. Palpatine chokes Vader, leaving him helpless as he is forced to think about the position he is in now. He relates it back to some key figures we have seen him choke in the past: Padme, Director Krennic, Colonel Moti, Captain Needar, and Admiral Ozzel. Palpatine continues to attempt to bend Vader to his will again, telling him that he is merely his tool and that he can be discarded when he no longer has any use for him. Vader begins to ask his master why he had lied about the circumstances surrounding Padme's death, which infuriates him even more. This was the weakness he had preyed upon all those years ago, turning it into his apprentice's strength in his eyes. But now that weakness has returned, it could undo everything Vader has been. Palpatine explains he will teach him fear again to bring back his power. He begins to crush Vader's cybernetic suit as he orders him to forget Padme and to forget the boy. Trying to extinguish any hope his apprentice may have, he explains that he only has the Emperor left, which was a central reason Vader never returned to the light earlier. He was so sure there was nothing left for Anakin Skywalker anymore. His future only existed with the Emperor now. His master completes his deconstruction by crushing his cybernetic limbs as his limbless body thumps on the floor, giving Vader the ultimatum to either regain his strength in the dark side or die. Palpatine takes him back to Mustafar, where two Death Troopers drop Vader on the lava bank where he was found. Once again, Vader's legs catch on fire as he screams with pain. His master tasks him with rebuilding himself this time, without his assistance. The Emperor tosses Vader's lightsaber next to him, just out of his reach. He attempts to use the Force to retrieve it, however his master bans him from tapping into the Force. As Palpatine's shuttle takes off, Vader recalls when Obi-Wan walked off and left him there as well, searching for the strength needed to reach his saber before he sets off on reconstructing himself. Vader remembers when he killed his former master. This memory then transforms into him killing his current master, which gives him enough strength to reach his saber before beginning to crawl to his next destination. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. These Vader comics are an absolute treasure trove for some great stories like this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, may the Force be with you, always.